We have a lot to talk about today, so I'm trying to make sure I hydrate. Then my vocals are ready. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Donasia, and I'm bringing your dose of Black joy, travel, adventure, and wellness to Rihanna's internet. So if that's your tea, stick around, subscribe, stay a while, learn something, do something, talk to me. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So yes, I'm bringing you another video in 1 week, and it's only my third day out here or whatever. But President's Day weekend is approaching. I've been seeing everyone in Aspen on the timeline. I'm so excited, I'm so happy. So I figured, let me do a video on what to know before you go and what to bring when you are going skiing. This is a beginner's guide, so if you're planning on going, if you're thinking about going, then stay tuned for this video. Let's get to understand the pricing. We want to know before we go how much we're going to spend on skiing. How expensive is skiing? Because skiing can be, a little bit of money. Because online, it can be a little confusing if you've never been. You don't really know if you need to buy this or buy that. So let's clear it out. So your pricing is composed of 4 things. The first thing is your lift ticket. The lift is the chair that brings you to the top of the mountain. You are required to have a lift ticket when you ski or snowboard. Whether you're a beginner, whether you're advanced, you always need a lift ticket. The lift ticket is usually around $75 to $80 depending on where you go, and it also depends on what time of day it is. After 3 p.m. at most places is considered night skiing, so it is cheaper, but do keep in mind that it's also darker, colder, you have less time to practice afterwards. So for a beginner, I wouldn't suggest doing a night ski lift ticket. Another thing to know with your lift ticket is that you do want to get that ahead of time. It can sell out, and I would hate for y'all to pull up to the mountain and then they tell you, lift tickets are sold out for the day and you're sick. So plan ahead. The next thing to pay for are your rentals. If you're a beginner, you're gonna rent equipment from the lodge. The rentals are usually around $50. The rental includes your boots, your skis, or your snowboard, depending on which one you choose. And if you are skiing, then it also includes your ski poles. Keep in mind for the rentals, they will ask your height and weight. Keep that in mind. That way you're best fitted for the equipment. The next thing in your pricing is optional, but I strongly advise it, and that is your helmet. So you want to prevent any head injury. It happens to the best of us, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an expert. You want to make sure that you have your head protected. Helmet rentals are usually around $12. I have a testimony. Even me, was on the slopes last year looking so cute, laughing at my friends falling down the mountain. Dumbass. And some guy comes and knocks me by my feet, and I go boom, like I fall backwards. Thank God I did not have a head injury, but I also have to do better at wearing a helmet. So if you are a beginner, rent your helmet, wear your helmet. The next thing that is also optional but encouraged if you are a beginner is your lessons. So lessons average about $45 depending on where you go, and that's for skiing or snowboarding. And lessons are usually offered maybe like 4 times a day at most places. You do want to sign up for lessons ahead of time. So if you want to take a 1 p.m. lesson, make sure that you're at the lodge around 11 a.m. because you do want time to buy your lift ticket, get all your rentals. You need to be on the mountain by the time the lesson starts. So now let's get into the fun part. What to wear when we go skiing. Comfy, warm, and flexible. That's what you want to be when you go skiing. Don't embarrass me. The first tip is you want to layer up. Layers, layers, layers. The mountain is a different temperature at the bottom compared to the top. So you want to be able to adjust your clothes so you're not too cold, you're not too hot, just right. A big key is you want to avoid cotton, especially for your bottom layers. So you don't want anything that'll soak up your sweat. And if you're wet, then it'll attract more cold and it's just a bad situation. So let's start from our bottom layer. So our bottom layer, we want like a tank top and some leggings. These are some leggings that I potentially wear when I go skiing. You can see like the material isn't cotton, it's like a stretchy material. So I put these on the bottom. And you also want to wear like a stretchy kind of tank top. Boom, tank top, leggings, bottom layer. The next layer is on your top, so you want to do either a turtleneck and a fleece. You can do both. It really depends on what the weather is that day. This is an example of a turtleneck I might wear. So again, you have this like stretchy material. It'll keep me nice and warm, and it has like material around my neck to keep me warm. And I'll put that on top of my tank top. Our final layer needs to be waterproof. You wanna make sure it's waterproof, that way when you fall in the snow, you're not getting soaking wet. So for our final layer, we wanna do our snow pants and a good coat. Here are my snow pants. So I got these from Amazon maybe a couple of years ago. You know, all white look is cute, like the lighter colors. So that's what I was going for. These are by the brand Arctic X. I'll link everything that I'm talking about down below. So for your coat, again, you want it to be waterproof, but coats also have another important factor, and that is your pockets. So you want to make sure you have a lot of pockets and zip up so nothing can fall out. You do have to carry everything with you when you're on the mountain. So your phone, your chapstick, you know, everything you need has to be in your coat. So this coat has a pocket here, there's a pocket here, has a pocket on the inside. Like, I'm always losing stuff in this coat. Look, I'm lip glossing here right now. Like, see, real official, my ski jacket. This is an example of a lift ticket. So, you know, I did a night skiing this day, January 16th. If I wanna like have a look, you know, this is the jacket I go for, you know, real icy girl vibes. All the blues I'm giving today. I might, you know, put on a little shades. This is like the ultimate flex. I have like this 3M jacket that I love. Damn, I always have my lift tickets on my jackets. I never take these off. Like, be cute, be cute. I can't stand the rain. Now, let's talk about accessories. So the other things that need to keep us warm outside of our clothing. We'll start from the top down. On our head, no earmuffs, nothing that can fly off while you're going down the mountain. Some people wear like face masks. So this is really easy, ladies. Like if your hair is out, it also helps tuck your hair in and put your helmet on really smooth. And a face mask will maybe just expose like a little bit of your skin. I'm not gonna put it on right now and mess up everything. Another thing that people wear on their face is goggles. I don't have any ski goggles. I'm thinking about getting some soon. But if you do get ski goggles, please try to avoid dark lenses. It could be hard to see, and that'll protect the cold air from just, you know, blowing in your eyes and your face, especially when it's snowing. So your face mask and your turtleneck may be enough, but if it's not, then you may want to add a neck warmer, which is essentially a snood. So something that comes around your head and is, you know, circular and just sits right at your neck and keeps you nice and warm. You don't want to wear a scarf or anything that'll go flying or falling or try to choke you or something like that. Another important, crucial item, your gloves. If you're anything like me, when my hands get cold, then they swell up, it's over, party done up, go home, no more skiing. So it's really important to keep your hands warm. So you wanna layer up your gloves. So you wanna have like a thin glove under your snow glove. So I don't have a thin glove to show you, but I'll link one down below. But essentially your thin glove may wanna be like touchscreen friendly for your phone, and you put the thin glove on and then you put on your ski glove. And ladies, if you have nails, make sure that your snow glove is long enough, it's large enough, because you want it to come down to your wrist. So you want the glove under this glove so that when you take this glove off, because it is hard to like, it's pretty rigid, it's hard to, you know, do anything. So you want to take these off and you'll still have a glove, not like raw dog in the air or anything like that. An important part of keeping your gloves together is utilizing your clip. Clip your gloves together, make sure you know where they are at all times. If your glove does have a string, that's ideal too, because the string you can put around your wrist. That way when you take the glove off, it kind of just hangs from your wrist and you probably won't lose it. Trust me, you will get robbed at the lodge. Gloves are like damn near $50, I think. They really they violate. So make sure that you keep your gloves together. You know where they are at all times. It's so important to have good gloves. Another make it or break it item is the socks that you wear. You want to keep your feet super, super warm. So you want to wear long wool socks like this. Something long that'll cover you while you're inside of the rental boot. You don't want to layer up your socks because you don't want to cut off the circulation. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You want to still have movement. So a nice pair of long wool socks will go a long way. So now that we got into things that you need to wear, now we have some other tips and just general things that you should bring to enjoy your time on the mountain. Next is a super, super important tip, and that is wear your SPF. SPF. You want to make sure you're protecting your skin from the sun. You should wear SPF every day. You want to protect your skin, especially your melanin, from any hyperpigmentation. Another important item is your chapstick. Nobody likes cracked lips. It's so uncomfortable. You don't want them peeling and cracking. So make sure that you have chapstick so you can reapply it while you're skiing or snowboarding and you're up on the mountain. Another thing to wear is Vaseline. So just like a well-loved child, when it is cold outside, put Vaseline on your skin. It acts as an extra barrier from the cold air. You're also prone to getting a runny nose on the mountain, so Vaseline kind of helps prevent that as well. So whatever you have exposed, do put Vaseline on. It does help. The next tip is to bring cash. I know it's 2021 and nothing should be cash only, but sometimes there's small shops, small cabins at the top of the mountain, the personal locker that you need to put your items away in, all may require cash, so you always want to make sure you carry cash. A pro tip is turn on your Apple Watch. Apple Watch has a snow sports mode, a workout in the fitness app. So when you are going skiing or snowboarding, start a workout with the snow sports. It counts your calories. If you don't have your workout on the Apple Watch, did it even happen? I don't make the rules. Let me see how many calories I burned last time actually. Last time I went skiing, I burned 374 calories. It is a great workout. Make sure that it's counting. Make sure to stunt on your friends who you have on the fitness app. Yeah, bitch, I worked out today. What did you do? The next tip is to eat before you go. I mean, you should eat before you go anywhere. Don't go anywhere starving, but definitely make sure you eat, because again, the lodge will rob you if you buy food and drinks there. You are doing a sport, so you will get a little thirsty. You do need to replenish yourself. So eat before you go. Maybe bring a little snack bar, bring a bottle of water. Next is, if you want to record the action, bring a GoPro. I have a GoPro Hero 5, so it's in a little case right now. But this camera is amazing. It's small, it's compact. It gets amazing quality footage. I put mine on a selfie stick. So how this works is, the GoPro is in a casing. The casing and the selfie stick, along with other accessories, all come in a GoPro accessory kit. Into the stick, and then you put a pin right here and that'll secure everything. I don't really use the selfie stick much, but I will when I learn how to snowboard. Usually I just use the head strap. So it works the same way, where the camera goes right into this mechanism and you put the head strap right on your head and you go down the mountain and you get amazing footage. It's not stabilizing like a gimbal, but it gets you, what you can get. The next tip is to bring batteries and an extra charger. Just like the GoPro I just showed you, bring an extra battery for that. For any camera you have, bring a portable charger for your phone. When you are in colder climates, your battery will die faster. And now we're gonna get into some tips that are for when you're done skiing or snowboarding, when you're all complete, when you've conquered the mountain. Here are some things that you should do. So the first thing is to stretch, relax, try to take a bath, maybe in some Epsom salt. You really want to relax your muscles and avoid any soreness, because again, you did just do a sport. Take it easy. Take it easy. The next tip is to lay your gear out to dry properly. Don't leave your gear all wet and crumpled up in your trunk or something where it can get mildew. Make sure that you lay it out in a nice open area so it can dry nice and evenly and it's ready for the next time you want to go skiing or snowboarding. And the last and final tip is, if you like it, if you love it, then keep doing it, okay? Keep going. Skiing is a lifelong sport, much like swimming and tennis. It's very low impact on your joints. You get a nice lower body workout. So if you enjoy it, keep going. You can join an organization and plan the events and really network and get to know new people who have similar interests. So I'll link some of those down below. They have the National Brotherhood of Black Skiers. They have MLK Weekend on Ice and other organized events where you can ski and meet new people who also enjoy the same things that you do. I do want to recommend a few places in the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania area if you are a beginner skier. These aren't endorsements, this isn't sponsored yet. The first place is Big Snow at American Dream Mall in New Jersey. It's featured in my last vlog. It is an indoor skiing, snowboarding, and snow biking mountain. It's great to go any time of the year to learn how to ski or snowboard or snow bike. What's really good about Big Snow is the mountain isn't too steep. What's also unique is their snow biking offering. Snow biking is basically like a bike on skis. So if you want to ease into learning how to go down the mountain before, you know, skiing or snowboarding, snowbiking is a great option. And I'll put a little tag of that video here so that you can see what that experience is like. Another place that I highly recommend is Shawnee Mountain in Pennsylvania. So Shawnee Mountain is one of the lesser known mountains compared to like a Camelback, which is great because of course you get less crowds. What I really like about Shawnee Mountain in particular is their ski school and their lessons, which are really, really great. That's where I learned how to ski when I was 12. So I highly recommend it. So that's all for this video. I know I talked about a lot. I'll link everything down below. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you feel more confident when heading out to the ski resort. Comment down below if you've gone skiing or if you're planning on going now that you've seen this video. Feel free to let me know some tips and tricks that you might have if you're a skier. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. How y'all doing? I'm Tanisha. I'm bringing you a dose of dip. I cleaned my lens and I can't believe how different life is. Like, that's all I had to do. Nobody told me that. Y'all just gonna watch me look stupid. That's crazy. Thick. I'm considering going on ski. Comfortable. Yeah, let me pose for a thumbnail. What else do I have that's like? Isn't this mug so cute? Kendra got it for me. I love her. I also, you know, I watch her videos a lot to learn what the hell I'm doing. So I'm probably gonna tag her below too. That's Kinesthetic. She's amazing. One of my greatest friends. And she got me this mug. So check her out if you're starting on YouTube or if you want some tips on like lifestyle, travel, finance, beauty. She does a lot. She does it all. So you'll definitely find something there.